Welcome to the Living Magically show. This is Michelle Orwick, your host, and this week we have a clear slate. This is one of those weeks that we have been waiting for a really long time. And I'm sure if you have any interested in astrology at all, you have seen over and over and over again, probably in your feed, how the new movement of Pluto into Aquarius is affecting this huge collective consciousness. This is a change that is literally something that only changes once every 20 years. It takes hundreds of years until it will be back in Aquarius again. So this is a once in 300 year cycle, and it's been a really long time. And we will only see something like this one more time. This is the only time in our lifetime that we will have this massive shift into a new age. We are moving our mind, our body, and our conscious collective in a way that it'll take you probably 10 years, because it is a slow moving transit, to see how big the changes are in the world right now. You're going to see a lot of things coming into a new age, like technology, like spirituality, like mindset. This is possibly for you if you felt like, I've really been trying to get something together my entire lifetime and I just haven't gotten there. I feel like I've been preparing for something really big my entire life. This is what you've been preparing for. Your soul, somewhere in the next 10 years, 20 years, is going to take all the knowledge you have acquired for your entire life and meet up with your soul's purpose. So if you've seen yourself this week already gaining momentum, already going with exciting ideas and new thought, and maybe old thought that you've tried before being revisited, and remember something you've tried before that didn't work, instead of saying, well, it'll never work for me, say, I learned something, and just like any other experiment, what I learned is that this doesn't work exactly that way. I need to just expand on it, maybe tweak it just a little bit. Don't believe that it's never possible for it to work, but rather that this is everything leading up to now has been your life getting ready for now. That is very much the 2024 energy. It's a big change energy. 8 is a karma year, so it's all the things you have worked toward up to now starting to come and burst forward. And again, we're just literally days into this new shift. It's going to take a little bit of time. We are now in Aquarius season, and Aquarian season is the mind. It is insight. It is clarity. It is big visionary dreams, and we're looking toward looking toward a new future. And this week you have the big thing coming, which is the full moon in Leo. It's Thursday, which is always a good day for a full moon, because Thursdays are ruled by Jupiter. And so it's a big Leo expansion. Leo rules expansion in some ways, where there's this fullness. So we're days away from feeling like we're expanding into our fullness. And so we are out of the retrogrades, and we have one more retrograde changing out on the 27th when Jupiter moves direct, or I'm sorry, Uranus moves direct in Taurus at the end of the month on the 27th, and then you're going to have a full 2 months with no retrograde. So for the most part, almost everything is moving forward right now at this full moon. So we have Leo full moon. It's noon on Thursday, so really you could do invoking work on Wednesday, big dreaming on Thursday. If there's anything else you're still looking to let go of, we're just in this big change energy. And so I've heard people wanting to clean their house, change their jobs, change their relationship status. If you're feeling now is the time for a big change, the answer is now is the big time for a big change. It's a good time. It's a clear time. The insights that you're getting are probably pretty spot on. The universe is really asking us to move forward. And a lot of times it's asking us to move forward with things we've already started, maybe a project that has been set aside that you've been waiting for. I feel like we've already prepared for what we're doing. This is even if you're going to school to learn something new, you're more prepared than any other time in your entire life. So it's a new start, but in some ways, I think it's more like a start of where you have already been getting momentum. So I really feel like this is a momentum builder, and just do something, plant the seed. In the wheel of the year, we're in that dark phase of the winter for most of us in the north. It's been extra cold everywhere in the country right now. So we've gone inward. We've taken time for ourselves. And this is time to gestate that seed. Maybe you haven't been able to connect to what it is you've planted. You're like, I put that seed in there and I see nothing. Of course you can't. The old Bette Midler song, The Rose, what she's talking about in that song is that the seed in this wintertime, when the snow is on the ground, you've planted the seed and you cannot see its growth. And yet the darkness, this time sort of tests our faith a little bit. And when we come out of faith and we finally see that bud growing into a rose or whatever else you have planted, you're going to need to just be okay with the time for gestation. So plant your seeds, be patient, and connect with trust. And if you're having trouble with trust, you're having trouble with faith, you're having trouble with what isn't able to be seen yet, lean into gratitude, because you can't manifest from lack. So if you're in this place of, I can't see it yet, I don't have the faith yet, lean into the trust of there's a soul level desire and lean into the next aligned action. In fact, one of my prayers, and I did it today, is what's the most important action for me to be taking right now? So I have a lot of projects, I have a lot of choices that I have to do and a lot of things on my plate. What is the most aligned action? What is going to move the needle first? What do I need to do today? And a lot of times it can just come back to, what is it that I need to do today? And a little bit of momentum where you do something even though you can't see the end result, even though you're not seeing the growth, proves that you're in the zone from a place of faith and a place of gratitude. And I love the saying, taking grateful and breaking it down to I am great and I am full. So you're remembering this is you. You're worthy. You're deserving. And you're coming from a place of power. You're coming from a place of positivity. You're coming from a place of soul level desire. And when you're great, you can be refilled and full and in receiving, and from a place not of lack, but of knowing. So I am great and I am full and I am in knowing. And that is a great way to surrender to the feeling of it's not appearing to be growing yet. It's not appearing to be with me yet, but really embracing that lack of doubt. We can't manifest from doubt. We really always want the proof. Our eyes and our ears and our life really want to see that manifestation coming true. And yesterday I had an amazing experience at my retreat. We had this amazing group of people, but one of the people that came was blind. So we had all these things planned about manifesting and resetting and rebooting. And we kept coming back to this term, blind faith. So here's this person that is making art, and we're creating a beautiful piece of art, and there's no sight. So the sight has to come from the third eye, or as I like to call it, the first eye. It has to come from the faith of the knowing that you're making the right action at the right time, doing the right thing. And so it literally is blind faith. We can't see it, and yet that seed is growing. That nest of things is growing within ourselves. It's moving forward. And the biggest obstacle really is fear. First there's doubt, and then there's fear. So one of the things in manifesting that gets in the way is actually the fear of having the thing you want. So a lot of times we stop ourselves right before the success because we would have to lose an old identity to be the new version. And a lot of times that's very comfortable. We're actually afraid of our success. So first you let go of doubt, and then if you really believe it's possible, and it's possible for you, those are the first questions I always ask. Is it possible? And is it possible for you? If it's possible, then check to see, what am I afraid of if I actually get what I desire? This is absolutely the transit of Pluto in Aquarius. Let go of any fear that you might actually get your desire. Let go of any fear of how fast it could come, how much would change, and then connect to the version of you that it's already here. And that speeds up everything. Letting go of fear adds momentum. Using gratitude and trust actually adds momentum to the manifestation. So we have a really big week where even through the weekend, getting super duper clear focus, this is the week. Move on it. Vision board workshops, manifestation workshops. This is why you're seeing them in your feed right now, is because it's a really good time to move forward. Now, what I'm seeing though is in my work over the weekend that there's an actual fear of your abundance, or there's a belief or a stuck energy in people's abundance. So there's this deep inner work that is required. And I've opened up some slots in my calendar by request. This weekend, a lot of people were like, this is a great workshop or this is a great class, but I think I need to go deeper to see, because right now I am so close. So if you're having that so close moment, do the deeper inner work. And I've opened up some slots in the Align with Your Light coaching program if you want to work with me directly on how to be an abundant healer, how to align to your soul purpose, and cut those things out of your way so that you can move forward as this change maker in the world, this leader in the light changes that are happening in this world. As we are ascending, we're getting rid of baggage. We're getting rid of the old paradigm. And to do that, sometimes it is a radical release, a radical acceptance, and a radical change. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do right now. Get a big vision, a very bold, big vision with this Leo full moon. Go ahead and really reignite to the dreams that you've probably been holding on to for quite some time. Maybe you had them before 2020, or maybe they're newer dreams, but whatever it is, get aligned with this future and just go for it. Just take that streamlined green light, go for it, and move forward without fear, without doubt, and remember that energy of it is with gratitude, it is with joy, it is with that aligned action, just taking one aligned action step day after day. Now is the time, and the time is now. So a big week astrologically, a big week emotionally going on. And I'm pretty excited about February. February has that that really sexy astrological Chinese New Year, or we call it the Lunar New Year, Asian New Year, however you want to call it, on the 10th and 11th of February. So I'm really seeing this still as the vision board area, that finishing up getting your clarity and your truth this month so that you can take that really propelling full new moon without a single planet in retrograde. That'll be your launch point. Like, this is your seed. It's either you're either planting some seeds or you're nurturing those seeds. By then you're going to be on full on launch. So what is it here that is calling to you to get clarity, truth, insight? And is there any lack or doubt that you're ready to let go of? That's where we're at right now. And deep, big full moon clarity with that Leo full moon. If you're interested, I just want to throw out that I have a couple of events coming up in person. I have one on the 22nd of February, the 222 portal. It's going to be an Egyptian oil anointing temple and sound healing journey with Patrick. These are always my favorite fun evenings. It's usually a couple of hours, and it's juicy and fun and relaxing and activating all at the same time. And then Leona, Missy, and I are hosting a really beautiful retreat. If you feel like you missed the retreat last weekend, know that this retreat will have all the best stuff, with guest starring Leona and Missy. And we're going to be doing it at this beautiful facility here in Winter Park. So we do have a spring retreat on the 9th of March. And if you look, we're just releasing the information today, and there is an early bird special. So if that's something you're interested in doing, to come play with us live, please get your tickets, because I do think they may sell out, these two events. So you want to be on the early bird side, so if you're really interested. All of that being said, let's just take a couple of activating moments and let's just drop into the heart space, connecting with that heart to the center of your soul, and just close your eyes and feel the vibration of that heartbeat. Feel yourself reconnecting. If there's any soul fragments to call back, call yourself home. Call yourself into your heart. And if there's anything here that you're ready to release and let go of, close your eyes and actually imagine sending whatever no longer serves you, send it into the white light, spiritual white light of the seventh plane, light of love, releasing what you're holding on to, releasing your old expectations, and connecting to the highest timeline. I want you to feel yourself really connecting today to the highest timeline. Imagine you are on the always the right time, always the right path, knowing that knowing that this is the journey. It's an odyssey, a spiritual odyssey that you're on. This is the reason why we're here, is to learn vibrant lessons. And so feel into your soul, into your spirit right now. What lesson is being asked to come through? This could be a virtue like unconditional love, or wisdom, or forgiveness. There's so many beautiful lessons possible. And then the second thing I want you to keep your eyes closed and just lean into is, what is my mission right now? What is my first aligned action? This is the energy right now of what is my first aligned action. And then as you're leaning closer to that full moon, what is it that I can see illuminated in my future over this next month, over this next year, over the next 20 years? What is it that I want to bring in? What is it I want to illuminate? What is it I want to do to anchor and align with my own soul's life and evolution, my mission, my purpose? What is that? How do I make the first step? And where on the GPS am I going with it all? And I think you will see, feel, and experience so much transformation right now, so much alignment. So just calibrating, activating, and connecting to the pure alignment of your soul on the highest timeline. And remember that your dreams and desires are valid, and you are worthy, and you are deserving. So take that all in. It's a great time for journaling, visualization, meditation, vision boards, creating. It is definitely the womb of creation right now. And we are at just the sweet spot for the next 60 days of the entire year. So act now, feel now, allow yourself to receive, and allow yourself to be in alignment, and allow yourself to let go, and to allow yourself to take in what you require, and allow yourself to be filled. It is a good thing. I love you. This is Michelle Orwick, your guide and friend, and don't forget to live magically.